Can I get one flyer, please, Spirit? Oh, ask for one, you get three. Okay, I'm not mad about it. Okay, 4. I don't know. It's getting kind of... And we have 4 people in the room. Okay, I'm going to take this confirmation. We have 4, 4, 4. Confirmation. Okay. So we have Earth energy, which is literally Earth Mother. Earth? Okay, what? This is Gaia energy. We have Sophia, which is my cat's name. Divine Wisdom. We have Saraswati. I had to say it in my mind like 3 times. Saraswati, which is mastery. Beautiful energies here. And we have green. I can't tell if it's a seed. Green kara. Salvation. Interesting energies, y'all. I don't know how this is going to connect, but we're going to try to connect the dots as best we can. All right, Spirit, what is this Earth energy with feeling loved and comforted with Gaia? Gaia Earth. Damn, that was a little too extra. Heavy Earth energy collective. Heavy Earth energy. The King of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Ace of Swords reverse. One more. We're going to do 4s here. And I might take 1 extra. We'll see. No way. If she come out again, I'll take it. 6 of Swords reversed. Bottom of the deck energy is the 2 of Pentacles. I was kind of getting that. I'm glad that came out like that. You are sitting in a position where you kind of are meant to be where you're at right now, right? There's this overall energy of feeling unbalanced, unstable, feeling like things are kind of slipping through the cracks. Management of time, money, energy, responsibilities, those things right now are not coming easy to you. And it's further clarified by the 10 of Wands, right? It's giving, I need help. It's giving, I don't know how to ask for help. It's giving, can anybody even really help me with how far deep into this wormhole that I'm in? Okay, so it's giving kind of like, because the 10 of Wands also represents somebody who is caring too much but unwilling to ask for help, right? Like their head is down and they feel like they have to take it all on their own. Okay, and this is kind of, it's just relevant, very relevant, because we're clarifying the Earth energy that's coming between the 2 different decks, the two different oracle cards. So this, in the Empress did want to show out, this could be a mother. This could be somebody who is who's creating, or someone here who's got a lot of responsibilities to grow, or this desire to grow, this desire to work towards something that's not in this energy. I feel like there could even be, I mean, there's something you're not seeing. Ace of Swords in reverse. You know, it's like maybe you're wanting a breakthrough and it's not happening, right? You feel like maybe you keep going back to the same thing over and over again. 6 of Swords in reverse is you traveling backwards, right? You being unable to transition into the next phase of your life, or maybe you're kind of actively looking and running back to the old, where it's a little bit maybe more comfortable, which is ironic because your current position where you're at right now is completely uncomfortable. So it's almost giving like comfort in the chaos, right? Maybe this is kind of all that you've known, and anything apart from that is something unknown, and maybe there's a fear there that's preventing you from moving into there, preventing you to grow into this and expand, right? Into birth, whatever it is that you're supposed to have. We have a King of Pentacles here, so I'm interested in learning more about what this energy means. Let's clarify. And this is representing this kind of Earth energy, so this is definitely talking about being grounded, being practical, okay? Kind of really putting in attention to details, right? because maybe you've got your head in the clouds a little bit, or maybe you can't see the vision with this Ace of Swords in reverse, or something blocking either your truth, or maybe you feel like you're being blocked from living in your truth because of all of these stressors here. I feel like someone's just very stressed out, and you feel like you know what you want to, you know where you want to go, right? The Six of Swords is here, although it's in the reverse. Like, you know where you want to go. You see the vision. Maybe not entirely, but you have an idea, right? Even if that means you know what you don't want moving forward, right? That's a start. I always tell people, if you don't know what you want, just focus on things that you don't want. That's gonna help you narrow that down, you know, what you're open to. And what is this King of Pentacles? They did come out in the upright. The court cards are usually a person. Okay, it's gonna be you, somebody in your energy, maybe a supporter of your cause. So here it says, feel loved and comforted. So there could be some sort of energy coming towards you who's very stable, who maybe they've excelled at whatever these challenges are. They're coming in maybe to provide you some sort of insight. I don't know. Let's clarify. That's why I'm like, let's dig deeper a little bit. What is this King of Pentacles energy? Gratitude, Victoria. I see you. Thank you. Spirit, who is this, or what is this King of Pentacles in relation to the collective? Clarifying the Earth, Gaia, and Mother Earth card energy of feeling loved and comforted. Thank you so much. Ciao. God's speaking. And again, we have this element of 4, right? Like, we had the 4 oracles that pulled out. And I was like asking for 3, you know, or really asking for 1, and then 3 came out. And then behind it was really another card, which ended up being 4. We had 4, 4, 4 symbolizing on these energy cards, right? And then we have 4 cards again. It's kind of giving this energy of stability, right? Home, stability. The 4s represent structure and foundations and just that stability, consistency that you're looking for. So let's talk about this. So the King of Pentacles is here to show us something regarding the 9 of Cups in reverse, Star reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles. What does that all mean, right? Give me a second to channel. Happy Monday, B. Something you're unsatisfied with. And I guess, again, with the 9 of Pentacles, sorry, the 9 of Cups and the Star in reverse, it's giving unsatisfied. It's giving deep feelings of unfulfillment here, like your wishes, your desires, right? We talked about this breakthrough that you feel like is not happening. And the aces always represent an opportunity. Maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity here to really know something. I don't know. I may clarify that too. We'll see how time allows. But it's giving deep feelings of just, I don't know, lack, regret for some of you here. 6 of Cups in reverse is showing you being stuck in the past, which makes sense because that 6 of Swords reverse, right? Feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move into this next direction. Okay, feeling like you can't, maybe you don't have the tools or resources or support that you need to be able to make those steps that you know you have to take. But we have the Page of Pentacles here, which again tells me that you're manifesting some sort of wisdom, some sort of help or support. Again, supporter of your cause here. Somebody here wants to offer you a gift. This can also be an opportunity for money, financial. Or somebody here, you could be, or this could be something to come where, again, you're trying to work towards this energy of the King of Pentacles, where you want to be stable, where you want to be grounded, where you want to be fixed in terms of what you know you can and can't do. It's kind of like this energy maybe of representing what you would like to move into, because we have the Justice in the bottom of the deck in reverse. So it's like, you know, you feel like maybe this life has given you a lot of, you know, bad cards, right? Maybe felt like you have you know, the lot in your life right now is not an easy one, not an easy task to, you know, fulfill. I don't know. There's something here in regards to just you knowing that there's something that you want and you can't, it's unattainable right now for you. It feels unattainable, I have to say, because it's there, it's here. It's just maybe there's a way, there's something that maybe we're even doing ourselves to block it. Let me tap into that. Spirit, what is the collective, what could the collective be doing to maybe self-sabotage their growth, and what can they do to move into this energy of what they're desiring? Whatever this is, it doesn't have to be money. It could just be structure, consistency, right? Maybe you just want order in your life. Maybe you just, I don't know. There's something as far as getting things in order, which we are moving into the new moon in Taurus, I believe, which is going to bring about a lot of structure and groundedness. So it's kind of timely. You know, these energies are making sense. based off of what's going on in the universe. Okay, so let's see, Spirit. What can you give as far as insight here? Because we have... Oh, I'm taking over here real quick. Okay, not to be kind of scatterbrained, but we have divine wisdom, mastery, and salvation. I feel like you really do depend on, and like your life depends on structure and organization. And again, I feel like you are no stranger to the chaos. You're no stranger to things always being far from you, right? Far from reach, unattainable. Again, that perception of, right, with especially with this mastery here, I feel like that's also where you gained a lot of wisdom. Okay, we have the 4 and 7 breaking down to 10. We have 4, 4, 4 as well. It's like this is almost about to be over. This energy is about to change. Okay, and I feel like you're gonna be brought into this new energy of where you feel like you've attained this thing or concept or character. You know, I don't know. There's something here that's kind of, and we have another 10 here too, right? 10 of Wands. I'm getting the struggle is gonna be over pretty soon here. I need insight, Spirit, for what the collective needs to know to help them move into that energy, to help them attain that. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Wands. I feel like you're not even going to be expecting this. I feel like you're almost expecting for things to go against you. You may be in the bottom of the Ace of Swords is in reverse again, clarifying this energy. Let me just clarify, since it's coming out in the same position again for you in this reading. Let me just do a quick little peek at what this Ace of Swords in reverse is. Because again, it's like something preventing your growth. Maybe it's your perception. Maybe it's your self-talk, how you're viewing things or how you're perceiving things. That was fast. Knight of Pentacles. You may feel like your breakthrough is not happening because it's moving too slowly. So this is actually a good sign for me, because it just means that it's not happening. It's just maybe we're not there yet. Maybe you're not ready for that yet. Not that you don't want to be ready, but again, I'm pulling cards as far as what can we do to get ready. For others of you, I feel like you're just there. You're at the precipice. Give me one more, Spirit, for this Ace of Swords. Thank you so much. Gratitude. And it comes out in the upright, collective. Oh my God. What a transition. We have the Ace of Swords coming out twice. And when I start to clarify what's going to come, it's the Ace of Swords in the upright, that breakthrough. Again, you feel like breakthrough's not happening in your life because it's taking so damn long. Because again, three of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles reversed. You feel like you don't have the support. You feel like no one wants to give to you. You feel like you're running out of luck, or you're running out of resources. You've been giving and giving, and you're like, well, where's my return? 3 of Wands. I'm waiting for this return to come back in, Spirit. I'm waiting for my blessing. I'm waiting for the fruits of my the reaping the things that I've sown in this lifetime. Oh my God, this is amazing energy, Spirit. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Thank you so much. I'm not gonna take that info call. Can I get some flowers here just to wrap up this reading? I do have to get back to work here. Ooh, I just peeped over here the King of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Let me see. 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, and I'm also getting to something regarding family could be significant to this. Maybe family dynamics. Maybe they're needing, because we had the 4, right? The 4 is a structure, home. I feel like you're just, again, you really are desiring something more peaceful, calm, because we have the 5 of Wands here in the reverse, right? Which can definitely signify, in the upright, conflict, challenges, right? Maybe arguments or disagreeing of opinions, and everyone has their own way of doing things. And even though we have the same goal, everyone wants to do it their way, right? There is no compromise, or there's no sacrifice, or there's no meet in the middle kind of energy, where that is burdensome to some of you guys, because maybe you're a peacemaker, maybe you're an earth angel, maybe you're an empath, maybe you're highly sensitive, intuitive. Whatever you are, you desire things to go smoothly to the best of one's ability, right? And you really do work towards cooperation, right? You want to be in agreement with other people. You don't want to just take charge and be the person who determines what happens. I feel like you value other people's inputs, because you know what it's like to feel like people are stepping over you, or making moves and decisions without involving you. So you give that same energy out, which I feel like is, again, why we have that 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, where maybe you felt like, maybe you are feeling like, when is it my turn, Spirit, to receive? When is it my turn to be a part of this bigger picture where I've always had to be the one to input, the one to give. And I'm over here really like drowning. Somebody feels like they're drowning. They're overwhelmed. They're feeling like there's no light at the end of the tunnel here. It's very much, very heavy on someone's plate. But with this King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles in the upright that I'm seeing, because again, family situations here is Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have Six of Pentacles in the upright. I'm loving seeing, and sorry, I'm going to stop reading from the bottom of the deck here, but last one here I'm seeing is the Hangman in reverse. The reason why I'm calling it out is because it's talking about delays being over, which is what we're talking about here in general, right? Feeling like a breakthrough is being delayed, feeling like you're not able to get to this attainable but yet perceived unattainable goal. Whatever this is, it can apply to whatever you want in life, whatever is making you deeply unsatisfied, deeply unhappy, right? Those are the starting cards. That's about to change here. King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Collective, you're about to start to see the vision. You've already seen it. Like I said before, you see the vision. Maybe it's kind of blurry because you don't have all the pieces yet. But this breakthrough, it's almost like it's happening all at the same time. You get the breakthrough, right? Spirit's going to give you a blessing because you've been very patient here with this Nine of Pentacles. You've been working hard. You've been very diligent. You've been trying everything under the sun to achieve this breakthrough, to achieve this next step, or to gain whatever wisdom, clarity, guidance you need to be able to take the necessary steps. I feel like you want to move. There is action. There is a desire, which is what this King of Wands is. This is, I'm feeling in my body, like in my loins, right? The depths of my body, like I'm feeling this energy of like, will. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do, Lord. Give me the wisdom. Give me the clarity. Give me the guidance. Help me, Lord. I feel like it's kind of what someone is saying, right? This is that Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Sword energy. So I feel like you're going to get that download. Ooh, confirmation. My computer screen just turned on and I didn't touch anything. You're going to get that download, collective. And that's going to be what really course corrects or projects you, propels you into this Nine of Pentacles, which means that you're embodying confidence. You're embodying abundance. You are self-sufficient. Now you're kind of, it's like you just needed someone to tell you what tools you needed to build a house, for example. And you were scouring through the forums, scouring through Google, looking through every, avenue, reading every book you could find, asking other people, and you still couldn't find what you needed. It's like they kind of always brushed, they scratched the surface, or they got close, but then they didn't. And you're getting very discouraged because you were trying to get a word. You wanted God to confirm. This is what worked for other people, but God, I need to know what works for me. I want to be in alignment with your will, Lord. I want to walk in your will. I want to make you pleased, Lord, of the things that I'm doing here. And it's like Spirit was trying to get you to maybe pause because maybe you're taking on too much. That Ten of Wands is still speaking to me. But all that to say, there's about to be some sort of independence here, success. Okay, you're going to be rewarded for your efforts. This Nine of Pentacles is kind of you work. This is right before the Nine of Pentacles. It's the Eight of Pentacles, which is talking about hard work, dedication, study. It's really that fine detail, right? If I show you the Eight of Pentacles in another in the original Rider-Waite deck, you're seeing they're kind of like, he's hunched over and he's really focused on that pentacle he's working on. It's like you're really focused. You're really determined. That is this King of Wands. I feel like Spirit was setting you up in the best way possible to be ready for this breakthrough. So that way everything kind of marry together and marinate together and it'd be a perfect blend. Because one without the other, right? The hammer without a screw is useless. Spirit wanted to set all of the ingredients, set up all the tools that you needed to be able to really achieve the success, to really feel like you are actually living in alignment and being rewarded for your faithfulness, for your obedience. Spirit is going to allow you the opportunity to have this power, this control, to take these big risks and not feel like it's being bold. You're being called out of hiding, or you're being called out of this insecurity of yours, and you're going to start to see a lot of God's hands in a lot of things. Your self-worth's going to be improving, your communication skills, because you're going to know, you're going to operate out of this desire. And when someone's passionate about something, honey, there's no talking them out of it. Okay, when they're determined, when someone has something set in their mind, there's no talking out of it. There's no convincing, there's no negotiation. There's nothing anybody can say or do to move you from your goal. And that's kind of where I feel like Spirit is going to lead you to. You're going to have a lot of achievements. Again, a lot of success, a lot of rewarded efforts here. You're going to live a life of more leisure. And I'm not saying you're going to be in a high-rise Miami hotel, but leisure for you may be something small for somebody else, right? It's success by measure of what you find success, not what the world says, not what other people say, not what your family or friends say, not what the internet says. It's what you find to be satisfied, right? Heavy emphasis on financial independence and self-sufficient, living a luxury lifestyle without having to feel like you are, like, how do I say this? Oh my God, what is the word? Spirit, help me out. It's living a luxury lifestyle without feeling like you are betraying or contradicting your values and beliefs. It's living in alignment. It's living in your truth. I'm telling you, we've had the Ace of Swords in reverse this whole time. And when I started asking, like, what's going to happen and what can we do to move into this energy of this Ace of Swords, it's like being diligent, being patient, staying true to who you are, right? And that's when you see the breakthrough. So someone here has been feeling this whole time you haven't been living in your truth. Maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you always have to give and bend and move and make yourself into a pretzel so other people can accept you. Or, you know, for some of you here may feel like you're an inconvenience or a bother to other people. No, honey, you're going to be taking on this this King of Wands energy and this Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're not going to no longer apologize for taking up space. If there's not a seat for you at the table, you're gonna bring one. You're gonna craft one and bring one and sit down, and you're gonna take up all the space, all the airtime that you need. You're gonna be unapologetically you, collective. This is the breakthrough you've been waiting for that has not been happening yet, and it is soon to come. That's what I have for you, collective. I really do hope this one speaks to you and helps bring you some sort of. I feel like it's like motivation. You know, it's like when you're climbing a rock. I'm sorry, when you're climbing a mountain, and as you keep going up, people coming down, and they're like, oh, you're almost there. And as you're like, oh yeah, it kind of gives you that boost of motivation, like, oh, okay, thank God, because I've been on this for like a whole mile now, and steep incline, right? And then like 5 minutes later, you're like, okay, what? They're lying, and then you start to kind of get demotivated again. And then another group comes down. Hey, you're almost there. Wow, that view is so amazing. Keep going. It's like somebody here is on that decline where they're feeling like, dang, like, I can't keep waiting anymore. Like, I'm starting to get really discouraged. So hopefully this is supposed to be, something that hopefully you can take as a little pep talk, a little encouragement. Keep going. Stay true to who you are. Keep doing what you're doing. You are in alignment. God is giving you the vision. God is making things, moving things around to set you up for success, because God is not going to set you up for failure. Okay? All right, my loves. I love y'all. I have to go. Hope this helps. I'll try to be back on later. We'll see. Okay? Bye.